So Friday, Helen comes home from work and she says, I don't know if I want to be married anymore. Like it's the institution, like it's nothing personal, just something she's been thinking about in a casual way. I'm calm, I say, why don't we take some time to think about it, don't rush into anything. Yeah, right. Next day, she says she's thought about it and she wants to trial separation. She just wants to try it, she says, but we can still date. Like this is supposed to cushion the blow. I mean, I got married so I could stop dating, so I don't see where we can still date is any big incentive, since the last thing you want to do is date your wife, who's supposed to love you. Which is what I'm saying to her when it occurs to me that maybe she doesn't. So I say to her, don't you love me anymore? You know what she says? I don't know if I've ever loved you. Oh, that's harsh. You don't bounce back from that right away. Thank you. No, I'm a writer. I know dialogue, and that's particularly harsh. Then she tells me that somebody in her office is going to South America, and she can sublet his apartment. I can't believe this. Then the doorbell rings. I can sublet his apartment. The words are still hanging in the air like a balloon attached to a mouth. Like a cartoon? Right. So I go to the door, and there's these moving men there. Now I start to get suspicious. So I say, Helen, when did you call these movers? And she doesn't say anything. So I ask the movers, when did she book you for this gig? And they just stand there. 3 huge guys, one of them wearing a t-shirt that says, Don't fuck with Mr. Zero. So I said, Helen, when did you make this arrangement? She says, a week ago. I said, you've known for a week and you didn't tell me? And she says, I didn't want to ruin your birthday. You're saying Mr. Zero knew you were getting a divorce a week before you did? Mr. Zero knew. I can't believe it. I haven't told her the bad part yet. What could be worse than Mr. Zero knowing? It's all a lie. She's in love with somebody else, some tax attorney. She moved in with him. How did you find out? I followed her. I stood outside her building. That's so humiliating. Tell me about it. And I knew. I knew the whole time that even though we were happy, it was just an illusion, and that one day she would kick the shit out of me. Marriages don't break up on account of infidelity. It's just a symptom that something else is wrong. Oh, really? Well, that symptom is fucking my wife.